Welcome to this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. I'm Nici Gilday.
And I'm Denzel Johnson. Well, EyeBronco has just reached 1,000 videos on YouTube. And Nikki, I saw your team's highlight video from the big win over San Fran State this weekend. How did that go?
It was great. We won by a lot, which is always nice, but everyone got to play a lot of minutes, and our freshmen got a lot of really good experience. Our defensive intensity really picked up, and so it was good to be a part of. EyeBronco caught up with my head coach, JR, and teammate Sydney Riley about her 25-point game.
Felt like we were hitting on all cylinders in some regards, but I really liked our defensive intensity. We haven't shown that type of defensive effort this year yet, so that was really awesome.
My first real home game, it was good. You know, we've had practice every day for I don't know how many months now. It's good to finally play on our court. I think we really just tried to execute our plays, and going through the plays gets you open, and so my teammates did a good job of looking up the court for me too when I leaked out.
Sydney's was a great scorer in high school, and it's still just kind of adapting to the speed of the college game, but tonight was a great opportunity to play so many minutes, and I thought she was really aggressive, which was great.
My team gets back on the court this Thursday at UC Santa Barbara at 7 p.m. So Denzel, you had 2 games in the Leavey Center this weekend, and you picked up 2 wins. How did your team feel about those games?
Well, it's always good to win, as you know, and we played Cal State Fullerton first, which last year they beat us at their place, so when they came here, we felt like we owed them something. And then we turned around the next night and beat San Diego Christian, so it was a good weekend for us. My teammate Brandon Clark picked up Player of the Week honors in the WCC after scoring a combined 52 points this weekend. Check out these highlights and post-game interviews courtesy of EyeBronco.
Use of Yannick Itonga starting forward. Brandon Clark, drive Johnson. Brandon Clark down the lane, reverse layup and scores it. You know,
I'm really proud of the team. A lot of young guys playing their first college game. They all play hard, and they got the jitters out early, and we came to play.
I thought our 3 freshmen really stepped up tonight. I thought Matt, Evan, and Steven all in their own right gave us some big baskets, some big rebounds, showed a little bit of some maturity, which is going to be big for us moving forward. And obviously we have the depth that we needed to overcome some adversity, and I'm really proud of the freshmen the way they handled it tonight.
After sitting out last year and have to learn the game and everything, it's just good to be on the court with my teammates. I just try to bring the intensity, hustle, and as many rebounds and second chance points as much as possible.
My performance starts from the coach, Coach Keating, because you know all he keeps telling us is about the big boy from the other team, number 44. He said we need to keep him off the ball because at the first half he have 7 rebounds.
Weak side board. He goes up off the glass. He scores. Now penetrating to the basket, off the glass, scores it. Thompson down into the block. Brownridge to Numania, spins off the window.
We now travel to take on Utah State on Wednesday before heading to Michigan State on November 24th.
Volleyball hosted 2 games at home this week. On Thursday, the team faced a tough LMU squad and fell in 3 sets. Looking to bounce back on Saturday, Nikki Hess led the team with 22 kills and 11 digs, but Pepperdine proved too much for the Broncos, taking the match 3-1. Head coach Jon Wallace is confident the girls will be motivated in their final 2 matches of the season, starting with USF on Thursday and St. Mary's on November 25th. Good luck to the team.
Men's water polo hosted 3 games this week. The team fell to nationally ranked Stanford on Wednesday, but they were able to bounce back and capitalize against Pepperdine, winning at the last second 16-15. On senior day, the team fell to conference opponent UC Davis 11-7. EyeBronco caught up with seniors Matt Pritchett and David Giebord after the game.
Thanks, guys. Matt Pritchett here, joined by David Giebord, fellow senior on the men's water polo team here on senior day at the Sullivan Aquatic Center. Dave, tell us a little bit about how it feels to play in your last game here at Santa Clara.
You know, it's pretty sad, but honestly, these past 4 years have been an awesome experience, and I couldn't have been a better group to end this last career home game with fellow Broncos. And unfortunately, it was a tough loss. It was a great game, and we pushed hard and we did the best we could.
We had a huge upset victory on Friday against Pepperdine. 16-15 was the end result here. I believe you had 3 goals in that game, 2 goals today in the game against UC Davis. One of them was a game winner on Friday for Pepperdine. Tell us a little bit about how you set yourself up to score, and tell us a little bit about those goals this weekend. Those were huge.
So before the game, we were mainly trying to focus on our offense and having a lot of our teammates try to shoot the ball more because we had trouble with people being confident and just ripping the ball and throwing some shots on cage and testing the goalie, and we accomplished that very well.
Good luck to the team as they will now compete in the WWPA tournament this weekend in Los Angeles.
In men's soccer news, the team wrapped up its 2014 season on the road this past week. Matt Escobar sent the St. Mary's match into overtime after his last-second goal, but the Broncos fell to the Gales 2-1. Then on Saturday, the men traveled to USF but dropped the match. Congratulations on a great season.
Cross country also closed up its fall season this past Friday at the NC2A West Regional Championships at Stanford. Brian Crook was the first Bronco to cross the line in 65th place overall. On the women's side, freshman Grayson Murphy led the way for the Broncos with a team best time of 22:33. Congrats on a successful season.
Last but not least, we would like to give a big shout out to all the future Broncos who signed their national letters of intent this past week. We look forward to welcoming you next year to Santa Clara.
And that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. Go Broncos.